So we are here today with Arta Dobroshi from Three Worlds, which is having its New York theatrical premiere next Friday.
Yes.
Are you so excited?
Super excited, really. I'm so happy I'm here in New York, and I'm just so glad I can present the film, and it's just a joy, really.
And you're living here now.
I'm here for about 2 months, and I have another project, so it's not filming, just research, so I'm here. So it was a good coincidence. I'm really happy.
Yeah, good timing.
Very good timing.
What do you think of New York? Do you
I
like
love it. It's so relaxed. You know, I thought it's gonna be, I thought it's gonna be stressful, but people are very relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
We
feel.
walk really fast and we're all black.
No,
we're
but then
nice.
people are friendly also, like in general. Like, of course, you have, like everywhere in the world, friendly and non-friendly, but you know, you think New York is like really stressful, but it's really good. I feel at home, but also I have so many friends and family, and it just, like my friend just came to visit me, she's from Kosovo also, but lives in Texas, so it feels like home.
It feels like home.
And because I travel so much, you don't feel like you're changing countries, but you feel like you're changing neighborhoods.
Yeah.
So then you're 2 months there, 2 months there, so
Yeah.
so it's pretty good.
The whole world is your home.
Yes.
So tell us about your character in Three Worlds, Vera.
Well, Vera she's this girl, which is, for me, she's like a really strong character, and she's trying to make it like in France, and she's from Moldavia, and she's really working hard to have a really normal life. But then something really bad happens to her husband, so then everything turns out wrong, and then you see her true character, like how strong she is, and how sincere and honest, and what a good heart she has. I mean, that's how I saw it. And then while I was doing research for the role I was playing, I talked to a lot of people who are immigrants and also who are from Moldavia, and they told me how difficult it was for them, because they were not seen as equals. You know, they see them as a bit lower. So it really hurt me, and then I was like, I really need to do a good job about this, because I was representing them.
Yeah.
And each person who talked to me, they cried or they were sad at the end. And they really opened their hearts, and I really could not do the film without them. They were like supportive, and some of them played in the film, like extras or small parts. And there were, for example, theater directors back home in Moldavia, but they're like in Paris, they had to work something like a waiter, and they really were so emotional. And then after each scene, they used to come and say, "Yeah, you're doing good, bravo!" Like they were so supportive. Like I was really lucky, and because then it keeps you going, and because it is a difficult role. Like, you know, like Vera goes through a lot. And then I was all the time in that mood. And when the film finished,
You were allowed to smile again.
I smiled, and actually the person who was driving me everywhere, she was like, "You're in a good mood today." I was like, "This is how I am normally." She thought I'm very like serious, and "Oh, you're smiling, you're in a good mood." I was, but I was in the character.
You're dedicated 24 hours a day.
I am. You know what? I tell, like, we had friends coming over. I said, "You can come, but don't speak to me." And then I said to my parents, "Just don't speak to me. Ignore me. I exist."
Just gonna sit in the corner.
Yeah. No, but you do I mean, you go out for dinner if you want. It's just, for me, it's very important to keep my head in that world. If I am gonna be really honest with the story, I need to feel it, and that's how I work. And then I stay in that mood a bit, and I mean, you're gonna see the film and you'll see what happens, but it's really, at the end when it was finished, I was like, wow, Paris is really nice, it's so pretty.
It's
I didn't see it, I was like, dark, bad. Actually, it's nice.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, it's like a vacation and get to come back. So how did you get involved with the film?
Well, the director, at the time I was in Kosovo, and she called me, actually a casting agent contacted my agent, and then my agent said, the directors wants to talk to you, and then I said okay, and then we had at first I read the script and I liked it, and it's like called Three Worlds, so I really liked my world, and I talked to the directors, and then we were just, you know, talking in general, making some changes, or just, it was really nice. And then I came to Paris, I went to Paris, and we talked again, and then then I went back, and then I decided to do the film. And then I went back to Paris, start doing the rehearsals and preparations and everything, and then we started shooting, and I was there for about 2 months. So it was really nice. Like, and for me, because I learned French in 2 months before, like
Yeah, I heard you
5
talking
years
French
ago.
before. Fluent.
Yeah, but I never spoke French. I learned it for a film I did before in Belgium, and Lorna Silence, which is by Arta Brothers, and I didn't speak French, but they said, can you learn French? And I said, yeah, I can learn it, and I learned it in 2 months.
Oh my
So
God.
then doing another French film, I thought it's going to be difficult, but it was easier. Somehow I was like, wow, I speak French better than I did before. It's just strange how the mind works. Like,
Yeah.
if I didn't speak French for 2 years, then I spoke it much better.
That's so strange.
I don't know why.
Magic. So there's this great line in your bio that says that you are the first Kosovar actress to walk the red carpet at Cannes, Sundance, Berlin. That's so exciting. How do you feel? How does that?
It feels really, it feels good, but at the same time a bit normal. Like, because from when I was like, I don't know, 16, 17, when I decided to be an actress and go to school, the Academy of Arts, acting, I somehow always said that even though we were in war and people used to say you're crazy because first because I used to say I want to work all around the world, and it is possible, and you couldn't even get out of your town or city, and not even to say like from your country, it was impossible, very hard. So I used to say I want to work all around the world, and I'm a citizen of the world, and this is going to happen. And then after a while it started happening. So when it happened, because it was in my mind for so long, and I believed it so much, that when it happens, it somehow feels normal because you already had it in your mind.
Exactly.
So it's like, and it's so important to believe, because I always try to go to schools and just go to like elementary schools and high schools and just tell them how important it is to believe, no matter where you're from or what the situation is, because we have lived in, like from when I was born until I was 18 or 19, I lived in a war zone, like walking, and then you have a bomb, and then you hide, and then you go to school, like every day was like this. And then but you think like, oh no, it doesn't matter, you know, this won't stop me do anything. And when you're there and doing a film, like the red carpet is not such a big deal, it's more like doing a film or a theater play and acting and really good stuff, and then that's just the result, and it's like icing on the cake. Like,
Yeah.
let's have a big party.
Yeah.
And but just then doing a really nice film there and a nice project on the other part, and it just feels so nice. I appreciate. I just came back from Berlin, where I won. It's in Berlinale, you have these awards for shooting stars. So it's 10 best European young actors, and I won it. And like, I was so, like every day I was like, oh my God, this is so good. It feels so good, because sometimes we forget how bad it was to the situation. And I remind myself, and I say, I'm lucky to breathe. And then on top of that, you can walk, you can see friends, be happy, you don't need to be stressed to, oh my God, to worry about someone, and then you have clothes and food, and then the extra stress, which is like, I couldn't do that or that, that's like luxury stress. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, I just feel so good, really.
You made it. You did it.
I mean, it feels good, and it feels good that I can talk to people and tell them that, you know, because I know like what's happening like now in the world, you have in Syria and everywhere. I feel for them, because we were that before, and but being in that situation, such a bad situation, I think you should still believe. Like, really,
It's important.
it is very important. It's very important.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today, and everyone check out Three Worlds next week. New York City opening.
Thank
you
you.
again.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thanks.
Check out the film.